Good morning, everybody. Let's see if anybody's here yet. Hi, Lex. How are you? I'm just taking some notes. Lex, good morning. Nico, good morning. Lena, good morning. Garland, good morning. Let me see here. Colden, good morning. Zoe, good morning. Elka, good morning. Emmett, good morning. Ezra, good morning. I got something for you, Ezra, later in the show. You're going to like it, I think. I had a brainstorm this morning, which could be trouble for folks, but we'll see. Chen Chen, good morning. Jules, good morning. Everett, good morning. Mia, good morning. Kurt Link, good morning. Ollie, how you doing, bud? Ollie, don't forget the video you sent yesterday, skiing. You need to send it in a different format so I can access it. I had trouble with that yesterday. If you could resend that, that'd be great. Somerset, good morning. Let me see here. Sadie Childs, good morning. Alara, good morning. Dia, good morning. Cooper, good morning. Ella, good morning. Russell Clare, good morning. Maggie, good morning. Owen, good morning. Hold on, let me catch up here. Good morning, Cameron. Okay, I think that's everybody. All right, that's good. So I have, first thing, I have a trophy here. Here we have a trophy. This goes to the Dynamix 802 Superstar. Kind of just made that up. But today's superstar is Jules. He was the first one to answer the survey in his email. And that's awesome. So Jules, you have the trophy for right now. We'll see if anybody can do something awesome to take it away. So that's good. Lex, you need to stay on topic, not worry about the snow so much, but we're going to get going here. Okay. So, yeah, Mia, Jules beat you to it. So he's the trophy winner for right now. So first thing, I need you guys to check your email. All right. Make sure you're checking your email. I have an update in the email, and there's a bunch of links in there that are good. Okay, so check your email. Number 2, okay, make sure that you know the Google Meet this afternoon is canceled. The Google Meet is canceled, and the reason it's canceled is that I need parent permission for you to join a Google online meeting, and so I'm working on getting those permissions now. Okay, so the Google Meet is canceled. On my end of things, all that you have to do, well, I'll talk about this in a little bit. All you have to do is work on your humanities this morning from about 9:15 to 10. You need to journal, and then you need to do some reading, okay? So I just want to remind you guys that the Dynamix 802 learning opportunities, you need to make sure you're checking the website. Also check Google Classroom. In particular, Google Classroom this morning. I'm trying to develop an organizational system that is cohesive and coherent. And so if you go to the Team Dynamix PLP, you'll see I put a bunch of resources up there, including instructional videos. There's also a question and answer page. There's a question and answer page on in that. And if you have questions, you need to make sure that you're asking me those questions. So it's under the resources on your PLP. And let me just look. Okay, so I have that up. So again, if you go into your PLP, and you'll see a resources, and there's a bunch of information in there. Good morning, Delilah. So Russell, you have a question about the humanities work. So for humanities today, this is what you need to do. There's a heart mapping and dear data video. There's a heart mapping and dear data video. You need to watch that video. If you want to do a heart map, you can definitely do the heart map. And then for today, you just have to read for 45 minutes, and then you can journal, okay? Now, speaking of journaling, a lot of folks have started a Google Doc, and they've shared it with me, and that can be creative writing, or it can be creative writing, or it can be just a reflection journal about what's happening during the day. If you want to make it a Google Doc, that's fine. Just make sure you share it with me, and make sure you label it appropriately. So it should be last name, and then your Dynamix 802 online journal. So there's a question about what dear data. If you go, Chen, if you go online, okay, if you go online again, and you look at your PLP, the resources, that'll explain exactly what you need to be doing. And there's a video on YouTube. It says heart mapping and dear data. And I want you to watch that video, and that should give you some ideas for some creative work that you can be doing. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention, Nico did a heart map yesterday. And basically, if you follow the instructions in the video, it'll give you some creative ideas for creating a graphic. It's called a heart map. And then that graphic you can use to be journaling, or you can just use it as a work of art, okay? So make sure you check out that video today. And then, Russell, all you have to do is spend about 30 minutes journaling or creative writing, and then 45 minutes reading, and that's pretty much it for today. Now, if you chose the intermediate learning pathway, then you can work also on the Green Team Academy this afternoon, okay? So the question is, do you have to watch the videos? I would get in the habit of watching them. I would get in the habit of watching the videos, because there's information in there that's going to be helpful. And usually I'm going to try and have this live stream over by 9:15, and then your humanities time should be between 9:15 and like 9:55. So that's a great time to watch those videos. And the other reason that you may want to watch the videos is that starting tomorrow, I'm going to be putting videos up of the Odyssey, and that's how we're going to do the online Odyssey. But that's a good question. And then Dia and Alara, you both say that you are playing the piano. If you want to send me a recording of any of your play, that would be awesome, and I can put that on the Dynamix 802 creative page. That would be outstanding. Another question is, do we have to send the writing in? You don't have to send the writing in. As we move forward, I will be asking you for samples of your writing. Some people have shared it with me. If you share it, I'll give you comments, but you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable doing that. Before I answer a couple other questions, remember that this week, by the end of the week, you're going to have an email that you're going to send to me. And if you want to put a sample of your writing in that email, that would be great. Yeah, anybody who plays an instrument, if you want to send recordings of that, that'd be awesome. I'll post that on, I can post that on Instagram. If you give me permission, I can also post that on the Dynamix creative page. Okay, so if you could hold off with your questions just real quick. There's a couple other people who joined, and I want to make sure that I note that down. So good morning, Hazel, and good morning, Sammy. Okay, so just let me get that down. Okay, all right. So again, if you have, good morning, Finn. If you guys have anything creative and you want to share that with me, that'd be awesome. I'm putting that on the Team Dynamix online creative page. Okay, so the other thing that I want to talk about, Maggie Cords has a question about the graphic organizer being at school. Don't worry about that, Maggie. I have alternate plans, and I'll try and work us through those plans. So don't worry about it. Okay. All right. So speaking of your music, the Dynamix 802 creative page has been awesome, really great. And don't forget, if you do have an Instagram page, you can follow us at Dynamix 802. And I'm just putting up, that's just kind of the creative things that we're doing. I'm putting up some posts, a lot of posts of me and Magnus, and just there'll be some informational posts in there, some reminders. But you know, it's kind of the Instagram is a little bit more informal form of communication. Okay, and I don't know if I said good morning to Delilah, but Delilah, good morning. Okay, so here is my brainstorm. Here is my brainstorm, okay? And some of you are gonna roll your eyes, but that's okay. So here we go. You ready? So on April 3rd, we're gonna have the first of our virtual 5K race series. I'm starting Dynamix 802 virtual 5K race series. That's the first leg of that series is gonna be on the 3rd of April, which is a Friday. You can run, walk, bike, or ski if there's still snow. And so I know that this week I gave you a challenge to be physically active. And basically what's going to happen, you guys are going to run, walk, bike, or ski 3.2 miles. And then if you have some evidence of that, you're going to send it to me and I'll put together sort of a chart. So yeah, that's why I said Ezra's going to be excited. Ezra, I think we can pencil him as the winner. But I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have a race series. And like what they're doing, a lot of people are doing this where, timeout. Ella and Alara, you need to like keep it focused, please. So what you guys need to do is you need to think about how you're going to run, walk, bike, or whatever, and how you're going to capture your time. And so Friday, April 3rd is going to be the first in our leg about, it's going to be our first Dynamix 802 virtual race series. Okay, so hopefully you guys, I know that's kind of coming up. I'm thinking about how I'm going to do in that, but we'll see. So plan on that, April 3rd, our virtual race series. The thing about memes, you know, if you want to send me a meme, send it by email, and then I'll kind of filter it to see if it's appropriate for the Instagram. But, you know, the problem with memes is that they can get offensive and hurt people's feelings pretty quickly. And we want to try and avoid that if at all possible. So you can send me a suggestion. I'll look at it. And if I think it's, you know, worth putting up, I'll put it up. But I try and stay away from those things. The other thing I just want to say is that the art that you've been sending me has been outstanding. I really appreciate it. And I really wish I could be in some of those sugar shacks. This is one of my favorite times of year. We had plans to go to Morse's, and we had plans to go to Morse's farm and get their donuts and sugar on snow, and it's a real bummer. So I'm missing that. So a lot of people sent pictures of their sugaring, which was awesome, and enjoy it. I wish I could be out there with you. Emmett, I saw the email. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. So, and Dia, I don't know if you're talking about, there's some online meeting, but our meeting in the afternoon is canceled. So this is the last meeting that I'm going to have with you today. I'll see you guys in the morning tomorrow. But before I sign off, tomorrow we're going to go over the Odyssey. There'll be a question and answer period. Please don't forget about there's a document in your Google Classroom. If you have questions, you can write those questions down. Okay. So again, I just want to make sure tomorrow, Odyssey, questions and answers, and I'll have more details on the Dynamix 802 race series. Zoe Plummer Tripp, have you sent the creativity badges yet? I have sent them for the first batch of kids. I think I got like 15 entries yesterday, so I haven't had the chance to catch up. But as soon as I sign off here, I'll start sending out those. Creativity badges, and then again, Jules gets the Superstar Trophy Award for today. So I'm gonna make up a special badge for that. And he asked, "Do I get a small and insignificant prize for answering the survey question?" You absolutely do, Jules. I'm just not exactly sure what it is. So maybe it's a virtual high five or something. I'm not sure. But I do want to thank everybody for all the work that you've been doing. You guys are doing awesome. And I really appreciate it. Please, if you have any questions, again, there's a document in the Google Classroom. It's questions and answers. You can write your questions down on those, and I'll bring that to tomorrow morning's meeting. And then, we'll go from there. So if you have questions, always, please, you can email me. You can write them down on that document. Or you can bring them to sort of our morning meeting. I really appreciate what everybody's doing. I hope you're staying sane and staying safe. And last thing, before I end, big thank you to everybody. I really appreciate everything that you're doing. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Okay? You guys have a great day. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I'll post this video up on our Dynamix YouTube playlist. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.